There once was a hidden side of the moon that no one had ever set foot on, but not anymore. On January 3, 2019, Jade Rabbit, the rover U-22 from the Chinese Chang'e 4 mission, broke the spell by alighting on and exploring that remote, gray world up close. The dark side of the moon. In primary school, they had explained to us that because of a sophisticated cosmic synchrony, as the moon revolves around Earth, it also revolves on its own axis. So no matter where we are in the world, if we look up at the moon, what we see is always and only the same half. At the time, the mechanics of it were beyond me, but that cold, structured precision immediately seemed intentional. The ruse of an inaccessible world, a magical and private place concealed behind a permanent facade that is at times dark and at others radiant. That is how it began, with the arrival of U-22 and the loss of a mystery that I still miss in the year that marked the 50th anniversary of the landing on the moon. On July 21, 1969, Neil Armstrong became the first man to step onto our only satellite. Moments later, he was joined by Buzz Aldrin, and together they strolled along the Sea of Tranquility for a short, or perhaps very long, time in that alien world. 2 hours, 31 minutes, and 40 seconds. When Armstrong set his foot down in the lunar dust, Earth held its breath. 600 million people, 1/5 of the human race at the time, stood transfixed in front of those black and white images, striving to understand the magnitude, or even the reality, of that extraordinary moment. Crossing the abstract frontier between us and other worlds was a momentous step that triggered an irreversible change for the destiny of human presence in the cosmos. Yet that first footstep and that first stroll were such a unique achievement, and the emotion of it so intense that the moment remains crystallized in time. Aside from Armstrong and Aldrin, few people know the names of the other astronauts who have been to the moon, how many there have been in total, who the last footprint belongs to. Since Eugene Cernan stepped off the moon's surface in 1972, no one has returned. What seemed like the dawn of a journey for humanity turned out not to be. Instead, what changed forever was the scope of the possibilities open to us.